Hi everyone, Aaron Engler, the Debt Professor here with a quick tutorial on the 8 options you have with credit cards. Just going to fly through them here real quick and let you know what your options are. Option number 1 is paying off your balances every month. This is absolutely the best way to handle credit card debt. If you're doing that, you're probably not watching this video. So if you're looking for help, then let's move on and we'll look at option number 2, which is borrow money from a friend or family member to help you pay off your debt. A couple things with that. I mean, it can be sticky whenever you borrow money from a family member, but if it is, if you have the ability to pay them back and they have the money to lend you, a lot of times that can be the best way for you to handle that debt. So something that you might want to consider. The third option is getting an unsecured personal loan to pay off your debt. This has actually become a lot more rare recently with the state of the economy. Banks just aren't giving out lending, and it's actually getting to be pretty bad. So probably not an option. You can always try. If you're looking for help, go to debtprofessor.com. I have recommended companies for getting personal loans. Option number 4, kind of a similar situation, is a debt consolidation loan. These are secured loans that are backed by some sort of an asset, like a home equity line of credit, a refinance on the house, or getting a second mortgage to pay off credit card debt. I never recommend that you do this. When you do this, you're taking unsecured debt and you are securing it, a big no-no in the debt industry. So I don't recommend option number 4 unless you have a lot of equity in the house and you know you can pay back the debt. Option number 5, you can join a consumer credit counseling program. This is basically paying a company to reduce your interest rates. These are the kind of programs a lot of people think of when they're thinking of debt consolidation. They are not good for your credit score. A lot of them are nonprofit companies, so if you see a company touting themselves as nonprofit, they're probably a consumer credit counseling program. Just know that they're more than likely they're not going to tell you that it's not good for your credit score. Your creditors will report something on your credit report saying that there's a third-party company paying your finances. But it's a good way to get your interest rates lowered. In my personal opinion, I think you can pretty much do what a credit counseling company does on your own and save yourself the fees. But that's for another video. Option number 6 you can look at is joining a debt settlement program. This is actually my area of expertise. I do know debt settlement very well. What you're basically doing is you're hiring a company to negotiate with your creditors for how much you owe on your debt. It's a pretty effective way to get rid of debt. It is not good for your credit score, and if you're looking into that option, then you want to talk to somebody who is a member of TASC, which is the Association of Settlement Companies, and you always check on a BBB report. Option number 7 would be a bankruptcy. There's 2 types of bankruptcy: Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Back in October of 2005, they changed the bankruptcy laws. It made it a lot harder to file a Chapter 7, which is where they just wipe away your debt. A quick rule of thumb is if you make over the average income for a household in your state, for example, in California, the average income is $42,000. If you make over $42,000 for your household, that includes husband and wife if you're married, you more than likely are not going to be eligible for a Chapter 7. If you make under the average income for your state, then it is possible that you might be able to get a Chapter 7, but you do have to take some classes and they have to jump through some loopholes just to make sure. So if you're considering bankruptcy, in my personal opinion, I would always try to look at settlement first, but if you're hell-bent on doing bankruptcy, go visit a local bankruptcy attorney and try to get the Chapter 7 if at all possible. Option number 8 is making minimum payments. This is what a lot of people are doing, and in my opinion, it's almost one of the worst things of all those options. If you look at a calculator such as bankrate.com, I actually have a video on it that I want to redo. It's not the best video in the world, but it shows you the power of interest, and it shows you how to use the credit card calculator at bankrate.com to see how long it's going to cost you and how much it's going to cost you to get out of debt. It's pretty scary when you start looking at the numbers. There is a reason Einstein said compounding is the most powerful force in the universe. It pretty much is the most powerful force in the universe. So if you're trying to figure out which of these options you should do, go take my free debt exam. I created an exam. It gives you personalized questions based off of how you answer the previous question. you will answer 3 to 6 yes or no questions about your debt, and then it will point you in the right direction. You'll get a free debt workbook when you're finished, and if you're just looking for more information about these different options, then just go to debtprofessor.com, and there's more information about the options that we discussed here. I hope you learned something here, and wish you good luck getting out of debt. If you need anything, you can always reach me by filling out a form on either Free Debt Exam or debtprofessor.com.